4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling out. Stay safe. Look after each other.
Hey Siri, what's the weather look like?
It looks like you're gonna need an umbrella. It's a little bit drippy.
Phew! Then there were three. The three best friends that anyone could have. The three best friends that...
All right, we're rolling. Hey, my name's Chris Vizviz, and today I'm going to talk to you about our experience riding the Googness Gravel Gundy a couple weeks ago. If you're new to this channel, let me bring you up to speed on myself. That's me. I'm a cyclist who rides road bikes most of the time and gravel bikes some of the time. I like to dabble in the occasional crit race, but I live for the epic rides because that's what really makes the lasting memories. I'm crazy intentional with most aspects of my life, so I can keep riding bikes as fast as I can. I don't really have any dreams of being pro because I have a larger commitment to my donut affliction. All right, Loki's gonna go crazy in the background. I'm gonna do my best. Since you watched the intro to this video, it's obvious we rode the event. But in reality, during the lead up, there was a lot of uncertainty whether the event would even take place. There was huge amounts of rainfall in the area, and on event day, there was forecast for 100% chance of rain and 20 to 40 millimeters. Oh, mate. I don't know if you knew this, but the previous Googness Gravel event was actually cancelled due to excessive rainfall. It flooded the river crossings, there weren't enough floaties to go around. You can check with Will, the organizer, on that one. Knowing that the event could so swiftly be taken away from us so easily from circumstances outside of our control, it meant that the vibes coming into this were pretty low. The usual eagerness was missing. It's like someone telling you, hey, let's go out for dessert. And then you go out for dessert and you're served up a bowl of fruit salad. It's good for you, but it wasn't really what you're expecting. 4 days before the event, Will, the organizer, sent out this email letting us know how the day would unfold. Option 1, course as planned. For us, it's the 135 kilometer route. Option 2, a 75 kilometer shortened course that doesn't go over one of the river crossings. Option 3, a there and back alternate course with no river crossings. Option 4, no ride, hazardous conditions, event is cancelled. Now, knowing that our destiny for the day is one of these 4 options, it took some of the uncertainty out of the event because we know that there's some sort of plan in place. But also I think it took some of the competition out. But you know what? That's okay. This is a gravel ride, not an NRS competitive road race. But you already know that we did the event. So let me talk you through how it unfolded for us. We started at Boxy's place. We loaded all our things in his car. Loading the bikes onto his Yakima bike rack was absolute magic. Even shorties like me could just load the bikes up with ease. No issues at all.
Welcome. Where are we? Welcome to Scone.
The scone.
The Scone?
Cream and
I can
jam.
go Scone now that you mention it.
Cream and jam.
Do you need any Wi-Fi internet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. How many devices will you need?
I got 2 devices that I'd like to
Chris has
connect.
7, everyone else has 1.
Do you offer a late checkout, just out of curiosity?
I'm very sorry I can't because I'm fully booked tomorrow evening.
Fair enough.
Dan's probably going to come back and have showers.
Yeah.
I've had one other guy, he's booked a room just especially so 5 of them can come back and have a shower too.
Oh, you'll find him tomorrow then. Yeah, find his room and see if we can find him.
Yeah. What's his name again?
Rodrigo. Rodrigo.
There you go.
Oh.
Isn't that your mate, George? Thank you.
Well, thank you. Please and thank you.
Pre-dinner gins, more pre-dinner gins, gins with dinner at the Thoroughbred Hotel, and then we made sure we left before we would do something we would regret, unlike some. Good start. It's only sprinkling. How do you actually feel today?
Yeah, fine.
Like rubbish. This thing says 19%.
So what the alcohol duty, mate?
There's 3 gins. John had to buy gin.
It's been raining all night.
Okay.
hasn't been raining hard.
No, it's been like this.
Slightly. It stopped for like maybe 15 minutes. I woke up at like 4. I was like, it's not raining right
It's when you look at the radar though, it's just green. There's no.
Yeah. All the way to Queensland, it's green. Don't actually know what race we're doing yet, or even if it's on, but everyone's setting up.
Oh, it's on, CV.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
It is on. Don't you worry about that.
What do you reckon, John? Is it on?
Definitely on.
What are we doing, the 75 or the 135?
I reckon it's the one again.
You reckon it's the 135?
Yeah, it's on.
Ben's a 135 sort of guy.
Everyone looks excited.
Really?
Except CV. The man behind the camera does not look excited.
Box.
How far does everyone think we're going?
135.
I reckon it's a 75.
Box?
I reckon the look on your face was doing the 130.
135. Today's winner is a modified 70-ish.
What?
Yeah. So even on the 75 loop, there's like one water crossing and it's over.
That's the one that I showed the picture
It's
of.
over.
That's the
I don't
loop
know,
around.
It's over 9,000.
5 inches or something overnight. So 5 inches. That's a lot of thunder, mate.
That's
Just because you're wearing your Speedos under there and you're ready for a swim.
He drove past the line, he was on the side of the road vomiting.
Like a
You look,
shepherd, man.
you look a bit weathered.
I'm ready to go.
You're a weatherman.
Go home or go for a ride?
The ladies help you out during the night or got you out
No.
safely?
It's okay, we're only doing 75.
Luckily they well and truly left.
Where is it? So it's only 75, huh?
Yeah.
And it's a different, different loop.
It's the out and back.
Okay.
Which is just going to be 75 k's if we like to tap and chat.
3, 2, 1. Roll on out.
Then there were 3. Who would have thought?
Back on the tarmac. Roadie instinct. Okay, let's swap turns. Stay there.
Five Ks to go. I've been dropped with about 10 Ks to go. I'm feeling okay, but not to make excuses, but I pulled the muscles last week on the long ride, so it was really flaring up, and I had to just pull back. Sucks. That was the last 10 Ks for you guys, because that's when I fell out the back.
Solid, and then these just waited.
Nice. How'd you guys go in the last 10 Ks?
Oh, it was right. It was pretty contained. I was glad we didn't roll over the top of Trekkie and that, who were doing all the work. So I was like, that would have been a shit move.
When we found out we were doing the 70K course, there was definitely some relief. Like, you know what's going on now. And also, like, you got to remember, like, Boxy, me, John, and Ben, we had ridden 250Ks on gravel the week before. So 70Ks, it's only a couple hours of riding. Like, it's nothing compared to what we did the week before, like a 9-hour grav ride. So even though it was a bit wet and rainy, it was like, cool, it is what it is. On the start line, the vibes were pretty good. Everyone was pretty excited, I'd say, except for some people that they definitely looked a bit weathered from the night before. Like, they were just gonna have a tap and chat, as they say. Yeah, so the first half, 0 to 35Ks, After the 5K neutral zone, John and Trekkie gave it a bit of a dig on one of the climbs and asserted dominance, and they had a bit of a gap. I think it was about like a minute or two. One guy tried to go with them. He couldn't stick, so he ended up in no man's land. And then behind that was me, Box, and Benny just swapping off turns, like full like roadie style. Yeah, we're drinking road water. The gravel was gritty in your teeth, but it was not that cold, and even though it was raining and you're racing, you kind of forget about the rest. Then at the halfway point, we saw John and Trekkie just chilling out. They must have just thought, hey, this is not a through and through race. And then everyone that turned up in like the next 10 minutes, we kind of just chatted, had a bit of banter, and then headed back for the return leg home. Again, after the 5K neutral zone, it was kind of just a bunch ride, but then I think John and Trekkie gave it a couple digs on some of the climbs, but everyone kind of regrouped. In the last 5Ks, I got dropped. I had pulled a hammy from the week before. Yeah, I know, excuses. I probably would have got dropped anyway though. And I just tapped it in home a couple minutes later. The hose down station was absolutely magic. You could just sit there under the hose and just feel the grit just getting removed from every orifice of your body. You know what would have been nice though? Some showers. Because the race kind of finished at like 11 a.m, everyone's checked out of their accommodation. So just having some sort of makeshift shower would have really helped. Afterwards, because everyone had just got changed from the race straight into just casual clothes, you're kind of all smelly underneath, obviously. I'd say we hung around for like 45 minutes, just enjoyed a chat, had a sausage sizzle, which was awesome, just a small bite to eat, but we didn't really want to hang out too long because it was raining. We got a 4-hour drive ahead. I think definitely on a warm day we would have hung out for longer because it was a beautiful view with the pub and the greenery. It was really nice. Just it's a shame that the weather just didn't hold up. Also, Will Levy, the organizer of Googgness Gravel, definitely deserves a massive thank you. He kept us in the loop with communication in the lead up to the event the whole time, whether it was good or bad. He kept us in the loop. That is awesome. And then on the day, everything was organized really well. I'll catch you later. Consider subscribing if you like this video, or give it a like. It really helps the algorithm push this video along with its magic. Catch up.